mentioned your excitement, anticipation for what should be your last fall camp. We thought last year was going to be.
Yeah.
What happened a year ago kind of change your outlet or anything in terms of entering?
I mean, it just kind of kept things the same. Honestly, just kept approaching my process every day the same way I have. Keep being where my feet are. Honestly, if anything, just made me more grateful for where I'm at. But yeah.
How good do you feel just heading into this fall camp? Obviously, feeling fresh, feeling healthy, and just kind of excited to show what you've got in this season for you.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see to be able to do what I've been wanting to do. It's been a year since I've been off the horse in a sense, but I mean, I've just been around, just walking around, being around the guys, being around the coach, being in my book, just waiting and training for the moment, and the moment's here, so I'm ready to attack it.
In terms of building chemistry as a group, how much can you have accomplished through spring and summer, and how much is still left to be done this next month?
I mean, guys have been like melding this entire time. Spring, first guys getting in, the introductions and all of that. And then, I mean, as spring went along and then even going into summer, guys have just been getting closer and closer and closer. And you see that connection popping up and at times during runs and lifts and things. And I mean, we're only going to get closer. So I'm really excited about that.
Can you talk about other things outside of football you're doing to kind of build that camaraderie and just getting guys together?
Yeah, I mean, any chance we get, guys are trying to play cards. Guys are trying to play college football. Guys are chatting about, back home and what we're trying to do this season. Guys are, we do a lot of visualization, as a team, just especially in the O-line room. One thing we talked about before we went on this past break was just visualizing the success that we're going to have this season. Visualizing, making that block, making that call that's going to change the game. That's where we kind of bond because everybody wants to be in that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Do you visualize a specific game, or is it like a play? Like when you're going
Man.
through your process, like how do you start revving that up?
I mean, honestly, you just focus on whoever it is. Like it doesn't matter to me who's on the other side of that ball. I just know that moment. I've been there over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Going into year 7, definitely been in those moments. So, but I'm talking specifically for me. Like I played Ohio State, I played Penn State over and over again. So I know what those moments feel like, and I visualize the success that I've had in those moments. Yeah.
Middle of last season, you were kind of talking about having to shift your perspectives. You were like, hey, my goal is the NFL. When you're looking back at that, like how successful was the process shift, and like what'd you do that made it work?
Come again.
So you were in a press conference. You were talking about like, hey, I really had to stop and shift my goals for this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what'd you do? Why was it successful?
Yeah. That time it was more focused on, like, I was definitely focused on being ahead, like the next chapter. But I mean, like I said, because of the last year, it helped me realign myself and be able to focus on now, being able to focus on being where my feet are, being able to accomplish and complete the process that is in front of me right now, which is college. And I'm really excited. I feel really excited about what I'm going to be able to do and help this team in this year.
The retention within this program for starters and those making an impact seems like every year people are staying. They're not entering the transfer portal. Can you just talk about why this program is able to keep the players that it does? What makes you want to stay here in Oregon and Eugene year in and year out that makes you here for this moment instead of maybe go looking somewhere else and trying another opportunity? What keeps you here?
I mean, we're successful. We're successful in what we do every year. We're getting better and better. You see the trend. And then on top of that, you got guys that bought into you and bought into your process. And I've only felt that since I walked in the door. From Terry to Landon to everybody in the training room. Just everybody wants to see you succeed here. And I mean, it's really hard to say, okay, I don't really want to be here. Like, there's always a reason for you to be here. There's an upside to things. So yeah.
When you're initially planning to just be here for the 1 year and then it turns into 2,
Mm-hmm.
did you pack everything with you when you moved out here? Did you go like, okay, I'm putting some roots down now? Like
Yeah.
how has that been for you?
I mean, hey, originally we were just, okay, yeah, we're going to do 1 year Oregon and be out. And the way God set it up is, okay, you're going to need to do 2. Just pivot. I mean, it's not something that everything's set in stone. This game isn't set in stone. There's always something that you're going to have to pivot and adjust to. So when they came across that, okay, hey, the Big Ten said you're going to be able to get another year. NCAA said you're going to be able to get another year. I mean, it was just an answer from God. So you just pivot,
Your experience in the Big Ten, have you talked to your teammates about what to expect when they go to Happy Valley?
Yeah. I mean, some of these guys already know. Some of these guys, they'll find out. But everybody knows from the history that they're known for their stadium. You know what I'm saying? So we excited. We're ready to get in that environment. We're ready for the challenge. We like the loud noise. We practice in that. You know what I'm saying? Landon puts us in great positions to be successful. and that's one of the things that we practice on is the noise. You know what I'm saying? We block that out pretty well.
Was there a reaction when you guys like found out it was going to be the whiteout game? Were you like, let's go?
Honestly, I haven't really been focused on that. The apparel for the game, I've kind of just been focused on the team, being ready for, you know what I'm saying, the things that they brought in the past year, kind of just looking at film on stuff like that. Guys that are going to be in the lineup this year, breaking down some of the things that we've done last year that worked, some things that didn't quite work, you know what I'm saying? It's just film study, you know, that's just where I've been.
Have you seen Poncho maybe change in his process of integrating new players? Because last year there were some new guys, including yourself, and then this year a lot more too.
My guys are welcoming guys with wide arms, just like we are. I mean, that's kind of the vibe of the whole room. Is, you know, it doesn't matter if you come in here and, you know, we got 5 guys in one position. Like, we're all brothers. We're all going to be able to play, and if we're all good, we're all going to play. You know, Terry does a great job, and our coaches do a great job of spreading the talent, spreading, you know what I'm saying, that they're coaching so that everybody has an opportunity. So, yeah.
What was the spring game for you? Because it was your first time playing in an environment like that before,
Mm-hmm.
and it seemed like it went very well. Like, what did that do for your confidence, or kind of, I guess, creating the foundation for this offseason?
I mean, I played last year in the spring game. It was definitely another great environment to be a part of again. It just really ramped me up, got me really excited because I was just able to see the progression that my body has taken. You know, I'm definitely in a great position to be able to do what I want to do finally. And, you know what I'm saying, it just kind of gave me all that fuel for going in the offseason, be able to attack it.
You feel like you're 100%, or what would you
Hey, I feel like I'm 100. I feel like I'm 100, man. I feel like I'm back in the saddle. Yeah.
your teammates starting to kind of see that from you too?
Come on now. Everybody's rallying behind me, man. Come on now. I got something to prove this season.
Any young guys in that O-line room that stand out to you?
Zaire stands out. He's always asking questions, always in my hip pocket, looking for any tidbits, any keys to things that I've seen over my years. And he loves to ask me about my past and what I've seen and what I've played. Meech, he's definitely one of our bigger guards, and especially he's so young, but he has a great body, he has great athleticism and stuff like that. So I like watching him a lot. Trent, another guy, he was a freshman last year, but I mean he's just progressing so fast in terms of just he's understanding how to maneuver his body in a way that puts him in a great position on blocks, and he's understanding the playbook. I mean, it's just it goes across to all of our guys. All of our younger guys are just so accepting of coaching, and they're so ready to understand what they there's an urgency behind them understanding the book and being able to produce.
Who are the big personalities in the room? I know Marcus probably leaves a little bit of a void there because he was one of those, but who are some of the guys that stand out in that regard?
I think our biggest personality right now is Isaiah World.
Yeah.
World is our biggest personality. Our second biggest personality right now would be Alex Harkey. Those guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, they bring a light to the room when they come into it.
Funny guys? Or
Oh, they are hilarious. Any chance they can get when we not being serious, I'm telling you, they got a joke for us.
So where do you put yourself?
Man, look, I'm an older guy in that room, bro. I just kind of facilitate the jokes. You know what I'm saying? I dish them out. I take them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they call me old. I ain't mad at it, but you know what I'm saying? I get on some folks' hairlines. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah.
What's a good joke they got for you?
Oh, bro, they say, what year did you come into college? Oh, bro, I was in middle school. That's their favorite one. But yeah, that's about it.
World's the biggest, literally, too, huh?
Yeah, man.
Sorry if someone asked this already, but you were here last year. Obviously, you didn't get many in-game reps.
Mhm.
So do you think that you still have been able to gel with the offensive line, or is that something you can only get through live reps?
I mean, 100%. Even though I wasn't on the field, I was still around, like all the time. Whether it was meetings on the field, like they're practicing, I'm just standing behind coach or helping guys with, you know what I'm saying, something they don't see in first person. But yeah, I've always been around, and that didn't really affect me. Yeah.
Matthew, for you guys, this team has been so good about giving back to the community and putting in that service. I know that, football is so much about the X and O's, but is there any correlation when you guys are giving back and you can feel yourself becoming a better person? What sort of impact does giving back to the community maybe help you guys when it does come football season? How does becoming and being a better person maybe help in some of the X's and O's? What is there a correlation?
I mean, man, honestly, and it goes for anybody, man. When you see things like that in person and you're able to help, it gives you appreciation for where you are. And like, especially being an Oregon Duck. Like, it's so easy to take it for granted that, oh yeah, I just got these cleats, I just got this Gatorade, I just got this beautiful facility that I walk in every day. You know what I'm saying? But when you see somebody that doesn't have all these things, and then you get to go back to it, it's reality check immediately. So okay, let me go ahead and clean up this area. Let me appreciate this area, and then it makes you want to go back and give because you feel like you have so much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that definitely helps. Definitely helps when it comes game time.
Going back to the room, just seems like you guys are a pretty close-knit group.
Yeah.
Just what impact does that have on your on-field performance then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that the guy next to you understands his job. When you're that connected, you watch them through their process. We watched each other get on the board and mess up. We watched each other get on the board and get it right. We watched Coach correct one of each other, and some of those corrections may have been a correction that I needed. You know what I'm saying, to be able to get corrected off of. So, I mean, you see that process, and when you get in the game situation, you know the guy next to you is ready to roll.